Okay, so my story, I was, a few years back when I was a single guy, I went out, met a lovely lady. I went back to her place. She was in a one-bedroom studio, so it's just one room and a small bathroom. Well, the food I ate that night on a date didn't agree with me, so I knew I had to use the restroom. And I'm not talking number one, I'm talking about the other one. So I go into the bathroom. Yeah, go into the bathroom.
He took a big number one everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm like, this number two, I don't know if it's going to go very well. So I go in there, I sit on a toilet, and I come to it. And when I come to it, I realize she's standing over me screaming, "Get out of my apartment, you animal." And I'm thinking, what happened?
This story is too detailed. It's real. It's
did
absolutely
not,
real.
I did not put the seat up. I sat on the seat, went number two, passed out on the thing because I had too much to drink. She kicked me out. Poo went everywhere. I never saw her again.
First of all, I can't believe you're telling this story. Second of all, it's absolutely real. There's way too much detail for you to have made this up. It absolutely happened.
No, Jordan, I work with him. He definitely
This did not happen to me. This is not a true story, which makes it a slam.
Oh, Jordan.
Come on, you think I tell that story on camera?
He's lying.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I do.
And you've never been sexier after that story, by the way.
Yeah. It's a good thing you have a girlfriend, by the way, because you never have a girlfriend after that.
Okay,
Fred, you're up.
All right, so it's kiss or diss.
Yeah.
Somebody threw up in my bed, covered it with a pillow, slept on top of it, acted like it never happened when I asked them why there was puke in my bed.
Okay, so you're reading from a paper.
I'm going to say diss because he's reading it. Yes, he's reading
That's
off the
for
paper.
sure
I'm saying diss. Felicia?
No, that really happened. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
That happened to you?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fred.
That makes me
guess
feel a
what?
lot better about my life.
It was Jordan. That was the weird part about
That's
it.
very weird. After he went number two or before?
First, the guy goes number two with the lid down, and then he throws up in my bed. It's like the guy can never come over again.
Nothing sacred, Fred.
Okay, it's my turn. So mine is a lot more better, cleaner than you guys.
A lot more better.
A lot
more cleaner, I'll say. Okay, so we went to the movie theater and we ordered nachos, one set of nachos. I went to go put, everything on our nachos, jalapeno peppers, all that jazz. And he flipped out because I dressed up the nachos how I wanted the nachos to be. What normal people want the nachos to be.
Very salacious.
He flipped out.
I say that
Basically,
happens.
I almost left him at the movie theater because I could not. A guy so dramatic, so over the top, never
About
going
the
on a date
nachos.
again. About the nachos.
I'm saying, what do you guys think? True or false? Jam or slam?
I say true, jam.
Yeah, no, that happened. Yeah, jam.
It is a jam because I'm still jamming with the guy. I married him after.
Hey.
I was like, this
Really?
relationship will never work.
I would have said,
wait a minute.
that was a sign. I would have said it's a sign of things to come. If he's like really like picking apart how you dress your nachos, then what else?
Let me ask you a question, though. If he doesn't like jalapenos on his nachos, does he like butter on his muffins? That's what I want to know.
Does he?
Does he?
Go popcorn.
He doesn't eat muffins, so.
He's not a muffin guy.
doesn't eat
All right,
butter
you heard it here
muffins?
first.
All right, it's my turn.
Angie,
You
you're
guys
up.
ready? So, kiss or diss. I dated someone for a few months. He totally ghosted me, stopped returning my calls, texts, until I finally heard from him through a postcard. He broke up with me via postcard.
That happened in Sex and the City. That is not true.
I'm going to say there's no way that's true because who wouldn't want to go out with Angie? I do not believe you've
Here
ever
we
been
go.
ghosted. again.
Okay,
Here we
what
go.
is it?
Stop it some more. And by the way, that was a post-it note on Sex and the City. Okay?
Oh, Angie,
And
you're
that,
right.
by the way, it's a diss. It never happened.
Definitely
Of course,
a diss.
because nobody would ever dump Angie.
Come on.
Totally impossible.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, my
Danielle,
turn.
finish us off here.
When I was living in LA, I was on a dating app, or a few of them, and on the app, I met this guy. We're going back and forth a little bit, and he's giving me some details about his life, so I Google him. He is a billionaire, okay? So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go on one date. So he sends a card
Money
because he
grubber?
lives far away. What'd you say?
Don't worry about
Money
it.
grubber. Anyway, continue. Go ahead.
Thanks, Fred.
He got better looking when
I
you
think
find out how much
everyone's
money
going
he
on a date
has.
with a billionaire.
Thank you, Felicia.
Everyone's doing that.
For one date, come on. So he sends a car. I go meet him at the date, and I don't know where the car is taking me. He doesn't tell me where I'm going. I go to a Wendy's. I show up at a Wendy's, and then I'm like, "Oh, do you have to go to the drive? Like, do you have to go to the bathroom?" He's like, "No, this is your location." So we had our date at the Wendy's.
No.
Jam or slam?
I say slam. I don't think that happened.
I believe it. I think it happened.
Unfortunately, it happened. It
That's
did.
crazy.
Yep, yeah, it happened.
I can
Because
tell
she
the
said
emotion
I a
in
couple
that.
times
That's
too in the
crazy.
story. If you were listening.
Yeah.
And what?
At Wendy's. Well, what did you get at Wendy's?
Obviously a
Salad
Frosty
or-
and a baked potato.
She got 6 value meals.
Obviously.
Obviously. What
Gotta
would
have
you
the
get at
Frosty.
Was
Wendy's?
there any dessert? No.
What? No, the
No?
Frosty was the dessert.
How was that? Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
God, Jordan.
Oh man.
You got $1 billion
Her mother watches
and
Jordan.
he took you to a classy joint like Wendy's and nothing happened
Hey,
after.
Wendy's
Come
is good.
on.
Come on.
I know.
I know.
That's a
All
big
right,
date
guys.
for me.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you. We don't
Bye.
diss
Thank
you at all.
you.
Just lots of kisses here.
Kisses back. Kisses back.
Well, all right, bye.
You guys.
All right, see you guys.